What's happening, everybody? Day 2 of Unlock Summer Camp recap show is just beginning. I'm joined with the one and only Lily Arnold. How are we doing? Day 2.
We gave away millions and millions.
No. You said it
points.
way wrong again. You gotta do. Today we gave away millions and millions
of points.
Man, what are you? Are you just that tired already that you've forgotten?
No, I'm just excited that we gave that much away.
Hey, I saw the craft. It went down today. Lily said it was later on the week. It happened to be today.
What are you doing?
And
how are you opening up your bottle?
I actually am going to make a big mistake. They had some new things like, check out this little Nemo. Check this out. Go close shot. Look at this little Nemo guy right here. It's not in focus. I apologize.
And
oh,
today,
it floats.
Today
I
heard
got another fish.
Holly at the snack.
She was talking There's so many floating things.
Holly at snack today was talking about goldfish and how God made real goldfish, and then
awesome.
a kid said God made goldfish out of cheese.
Out of cheese?
Yeah, it was so funny.
I got a problem.
Yeah, you overfilled.
Well, you can't put too much stuff in there.
You're going to put it in your kombucha? I
have a solution. Everyone at home, don't panic. We are going to give you the speakeasy code into camp tomorrow. We've decided it feels like a speakeasy. We'll give you the word, the phrase later on here. We have video highlights and all those things. We're excited about it. This isn't going to be a very long show because we got things to get ready for tomorrow. Today's theme was what, Lily?
It was rock and roll.
How'd you do?
Good. You messed up my hair permanently for the whole day. But that's fine because he put a leaf. He put a leaf blower to my hair.
I should have edited that clip down because that would be hilarious.
That would be a good clip.
Maybe we'll have
to get my hair full.
Just get,
like
rock
because
stars,
it was
big
rock
hair.
and roll.
Yeah.
We did some headbanging.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did some headbanging.
Mm-hmm.
I did some headbanging. It was a rock and roll kind of day. I mean, we were.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude there, but I need to make room.
What is
So
what
I drank this.
Wow.
To pour. This is gonna be a straight.
You don't think
mess.
you're gonna be able to get the lid on that? I think you got this.
Oh, I got more stuff to put in this.
Oh, you do.
Now I see the problem, Mom and Dad, of all the kids today. See, they got too much water in there. Actually, they were geniuses there. They started it empty and then put the glue and the water inside it. But now I'm adding to it. I actually. Here's a shot. This is one of my highlights of the day. Look at this little boy's face when he gets to get a little mini Jesus and put it in his bottle. Here it is. This is pretty cool. I think we're going to play it. Are we going to play it? Here, check this out. Look at his little face. He's getting a mini Jesus. He's already got him in the bottle. They were just showing you they put him in there. Just hit that again. His face.
See, I'm watching.
Look at his face.
That was me watching.
Yeah, she's not seen these clips yet.
Aww.
Is he not just like...
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody's missed the smile.
Yeah,
Look
there's
at
a little
his smile
going on. Like, I'm into this.
Yeah, he's into this. Oh, no. During the video, you know what happened? The paper towels are coming in. Thank you.
That's what happens when you go live and other people on property are watching.
One thing, I really jacked this up.
This man.
I jacked something up, everyone.
You?
I was trying to do
you?
it.
Jacked something up? Never.
And Nemo is now in this bottle.
I dare you to drink it.
No, that's glue water. What is wrong with you?
Swallow that fish. I'm obviously still in camp mode.
Yeah.
I'm not tired at all. Let's just
Okay. I'm doing
keep going.
I'm doing some. This is why they don't put me on crafts, people. If you ever wonder why I am always on the camera and stuff, because of that right there. This boat's going to overflow it too. The boat does not. I asked for floating things and we got it, everyone.
What all are you putting in there?
I didn't have these things, and so I felt
Scott is doing today's craft later and live.
Yeah.
And I love the sticker on top. Some kids thought that was optional. I said it is not optional. It is part of the craft.
Let's shake it. It has a good sound to it. I mean, it could be a child rattle, I suppose.
That's cool. That's cool. You got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, it's got a boat. Why do we have a boat in there? Don't walk us through. This actually fit the story of the day.
It did. Today we talked about when Jesus calmed the storm that him and his friends were experiencing on a boat on a lake late one night. And his friends were freaking out, but Jesus took care of it just like he does with the storms in our life. And so we wanted to create this bottle that looked a little bit like ocean water or lake water. And when you shake it up, it might symbolize or represent a storm, and we put a mini Jesus in there to represent Jesus. There's a boat in there, there's fish in there, and then Scott got all excited about this craft, so we ordered tons of other things that might not belong on a boat or a lake, but we knew that your kids would be excited to see all the options. And I think the awesome volunteer who was leading crafts today is in the chat, so maybe
there was like 3 or 4
share
of them
some input.
Okay, no, but the floating things work, because now when I'm looking at it here, they float here and I can see them.
That's legit.
That's why I wanted floating, and things sink and you're trying to find them, but the seal's always there. There's a little Jesus in there. There's a boat. Love this craft. I hope you are loving it at home. It is not a glass bottle if you've not seen it, Mom and Dad. And today, the recap show is fun for the young people to relive the day, but also for you parents to kind of come along and see what we did and go maybe read the story for yourself, which I'm pretty sure the Action Bible that you have sitting on there covers this story that we just had here in a fun, creative way.
I bet you're right. Let me
look
at it.
So pick up a Bible and read the stories. Maybe reread the story tonight before bedtime, Mom and Dad. It's a fun way to review that. You know, we also jammed the day full of so many great things. You know, one of the first things that for Unlock Camp in the history of Unlock Church, it has been, we've always had music, but it was like either tracks or Brian, also known as DJ Banks a lot because he's in charge of points, would play with a few other people. But this is the first time ever we had a full band, everybody. Look at this video, some drone video of our full band here. Can we hit play on that again so they get that big drone footage right over a tree? Look at that. And then Tom, our drummer, volunteering. Look at all those 130 students jumping around out there.
That's so awesome.
That is tremendous. Okay, let's just run the numbers really quick of day 2. We're up over 10 plus students in camp. We have, I would say, around 25 to 30 volunteers from local. And then we have, how many Texans flew in? Is it
9?
9?
Mm-hmm.
9 Texans that are coming in and doing this camp. It takes an army to do this. We arrive at the camp at 6:30 in the morning to start setting up.
That's true.
And then we tear it all down, and we're out of there around 2:30. So it is a tremendous day. Seriously, I can't get enough of that. Put that video back up there. Just the magnitude of that. 130 young people in a public park singing.
It was so much fun.
They had actions today.
So much fun. Yeah, we did. You guys can play the songs at home if you'd like. One of them is called "What an Awesome God," and your kids learned dance moves to it, so maybe they'll be doing it at home as well.
There you go. You can kind of start seeing the actions there.
Yeah, super fun.
You got to go home and you got to look at it. Awesome God, but by what? Because Awesome God is an old song.
What an Awesome God by Phil Wickham. It's a new version.
You got to check it out.
Yeah.
Your kids will love it. We just introduced the song today with the actions, and tomorrow we'll recap that with them and get them refreshed on the actions.
So much fun.
So, one of the things tomorrow, we have always a theme, and Mom and Dad, you can participate in this, and we'll mark down millions of points for your students.
And millions.
If you come wearing Christmas. Tomorrow's theme is Christmas.
Green
and red. It cannot just be red, and it cannot be just green.
That's tough,
but it needs to be green and red.
Green and red.
Yeah, it has to.
Green and red.
Yeah, you cannot get away from.
And now, Scott, how do you feel about shades of green and red?
Yeah, I would be picky normal holiday season, but in the middle of the summer, not so picky.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
So green and red have to be mixed. You know, massive extra points if you got like it. You dress. We gave this. If somebody dressed up as Santa with sleeves cut off.
Yeah, we like that idea.
We're looking for creativity, not just colors.
We would love to see Mom and Dad show up together as Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That would be
awesome. And millions of points. Lil, you're really slacking on this. You really are. I could use assistance.
How many points? Millions and millions.
I'm not even doing it. Nah, not doing it.
That's
not
rude.
doing it. Not even once.
Wow.
Okay, so today, great weather at camp. It was so much fun. It was great to hear how everyone studied the memory verses. What is yesterday's memory verse and today's, Lily? Can you give that to parents? Because every day, your young people can come in and bank 5 million points for having their memory verse memorized.
Yep.
See, this is how camp works. Maybe Mom and Dad, you're like, how's this camp work? I just dropped my kids off, but they keep talking about points and things. For every victory over the team they're competing with is 1 million points. If they bring a first-time guest that's never been to camp, it is 10 million points. So if they bring a guest tomorrow for their team, they get 10 million points. If they memorize the verses, so now there's 2 up for grabs. We'll give you the third one here in a second. They can earn 5 million for each verse, so each child could bank for their team 15 million points. Lily.
That's a lot of points.
So how do you win camp, you think?
I think it's the memory verses and the bringing a friend.
There you go. You got the hack. Yeah. The games are great and stuff, and yes, that helps you win, but it's all the other things that really give you the momentum through the day. So, Mom, Dad, we need your help to help these kids memorize. What are those verses, Lily?
Day 1's Bible verse that we challenge your kids to memorize is Psalms 34:3. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. And then today's is found in Deuteronomy 31:8. If you're home watching this, say it with me. He will not leave you or abandon you. Do not be afraid or discouraged.
Well, I like that one. And if you're looking for any ideas to what to wear for Christmas Day, here you go. You got one.
I love it. You're just ready to go.
Let's do it, right?
Ready
you're
to
gonna
go.
Do it right. You get all snuggly. You just feel like it's December 25th.
Wow.
And so
definitely doesn't feel like it outside, but
no,
tomorrow
but this is what we are looking for. Something that would say boldness.
That's sweet.
Fresh look. Okay.
I love it.
So those memory verses are wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow, did you already give tomorrow's?
I haven't given tomorrow.
Okay, here is tomorrow. You get a sneak peek, parents. You can actually practice tonight with your students. What is that?
Yeah,
really?
It's found in Psalms 8, and it's 2 verses tomorrow, verses 3 and 4. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them, human beings that you take care of them?
Whew.
That's a great verse.
Right now, a little sneak peek to tomorrow. Even we have tomorrow stars that you're going to look at with telescopes. So come find out what that's going to be like tomorrow. We also are going to debut the wells.
I'm so excited because these wells have been on display and the kids have been wondering, what is this old school well for? And tomorrow we're going to debut them.
We are. We love our games. The games are to be competitive and fun and exciting and create energy for the kids. And so what we're going to do is tomorrow debut some new games. But today we had a fun one. We took young people out into the middle of a baseball field and we blindfolded them and then have them walk an obstacle course without touching anything. If they touch anything, they have to start over. Check this out. You'll see some footage right here of some fine young people, some humans trying this where you don't touch the wall. Here's the blue team. Cute little blue team. Oh, my goodness. But they touched it. They tripped. They're tied together. And it's just like bowling pins just knocking. Let's run that again because, everybody's going, where's my kid? Where am I? So this was your small, short obstacle course. You had to stay inside of those borders and walk through, but you couldn't see, and we tied them together. It was very funny, but they were all safe as well. Remember, we have pool noodles for the safety of each child. But those are to unlock some of those first for kids. Yesterday, it was kids never used binoculars, and we got to expose them to binoculars. Have a feeling tomorrow, telescopes is going to be a brand new thing for kids to be able to use. Lily, in your life, when was the last time, and you can't say just recently because we purchased these, when was the last time you used a telescope, Lily?
Oh my gosh. I probably was 12.
You at 12 years old,
which is the camp age.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you use one?
You just...
Really? Using a microphone? I don't think that's how that really works.
You have
Some
to,
people, I think they question us. Like, that we really leave our children in the hands of these two people.
But we have done a great job so far.
Yeah. We love it. A lot of good energy. And it's not us. You already heard there are so many people involved into Unlock Summer Camp. Unlock Church is the church that brings you Unlock Summer Camp. It is a church that meets in Champlin, Minnesota at 10 a.m. at the Man's Theater. Come join us. If you don't have a church, we'd love to have you, Mom and Dad. This Sunday, there will be a special moment on Sunday for camp in a video and in our kids ministry. So bring your young people. They'll be able to hang out with my wife, Holly, in the great kids ministry. It's going to be so much fun. So don't miss that. 10 a.m. In Champlin, Minnesota.
Yeah.
You don't got a church, come join us. We would love to have you. And so a couple more videos today. They debuted brand new flags.
Yes, and they were incredible.
Some of the best I've ever seen. And so here's a slow-mo of all 12 teams waving their flags. Now, obviously, you can't see them all, but you got black team, which Greatness yesterday was interviewed. You got purple right in the front. They were the Tornadoes. You have the blue. Oh, no, I don't remember who they were. Lightning
Blue,
bolts.
lightning-
You
lightning
have the
bolts?
orange ducks. You have the green Optimus Prime, but they're Line Prime.
And then the
Prime-ish.
green tiny tanks or something like that.
And then the
a lot to remember.
giant turtles.
There's 12 teams, you guys.
Yeah,
12 teams.
Don't come at us right now. We're trying to do our best. You got the great gray sharks.
Yep, the alliteration.
Yeah, we have the white panthers.
Yep.
We have. I'm actually surprising myself here.
You're doing great.
It was the giant
Yellow,
turtles.
Is
it the giant turtles?
That's teal turtle, Titanic
turtles.
And then we
Yeah.
have the yellow heads.
Oh, yeah, Lego heads.
Lego
Yellow
heads.
Lego heads. Put that flag thing back up there so parents can see it again, and all the students will be able to help. We have the pink. Who are the pink? Not Pink Panthers.
Pink pilots.
Pink pilots.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And then the red rolling rabbits.
Rabbits,
They're
yes,
not
the
rolling.
rabbits,
They're not rolling.
yes.
I'm making too many alliterations here.
Yeah, well,
but
they did great.
they really are awesome.
They are so awesome. And then a thing we tried out today with the student leaders. There are, how many just student leaders that lead the
24.
teams? 24
The
students.
plus, I think it's actually more like 29 because we've had more students jump in.
29
Awesome.
student leaders leading these teams.
They're teenagers.
They're cranking.
And
They're
they
doing
love your kids.
awesome. They come in at 6:30 in the morning. They set up and tear down. They are just rock star
Yeah.
status all the way across the board. And so we just want to say thank you to them. But we tested something out today. Have you ever tried to walk on a bucket with rope?
Honestly, I never have.
You have not. Okay, well,
you?
we attend. Oh yeah, all the time. Bigger buckets than what we did today. Little stilts. Epic tested it out. We wanted to know if you could hop on him. Here's Epic trying to hop with buckets underneath his feet in the ropes. Here he is. He's just flexing for us at the moment. He almost got it, and then he didn't, and then he almost tripped and died. So, parents, we do test this out. He did really well to walk with us.
Yeah, he was good at it.
He was really good. It was impressive.
Yeah.
It was
It was
really
so
impressive.
fun. I
It
feel
was.
like the energy was great today.
Today,
So tomorrow,
off the.
yeah, it was great. So if you're watching this and you're
'Cause of our craft
attending
today.
camp
Our craft was on fire.
tomorrow, show up with that same energy.
I'm really impressed with this. This thing's awesome. Seriously.
What are you gonna do with it? Just like leave
It's
it
gonna
on
sit
your
right
desk
here on my desk for like all this stuff is like memorabilia, different stuff.
We should put the full shot on you. So
Yeah,
they
I
can
mean,
see. He's
you have
got
Christmas always sitting
lot
on here.
of-
I got a lot of Christmas decoration. You got Chevy Chase sitting right here. You have a lot of the football guys I like. You have some one-wheel things, Darth Vader.
So you're a
little
Viking
Jesus.
fan?
Yeah, a little bit. A little
Cool.
bit.
You got a spinning Viking helmet. You must
spinning
be a
Viking
pretty
hat, yeah.
big Viking fan.
Holly, who's not with us at the moment, her desk sits here, and she has a little. She likes the movie, the softball movie. What is
yeah,
that?
A League of Their Own.
A League of Their Own. She has a little one over there.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great times. Okay, you're looking for the phrase, I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, they are. They are waiting.
They are waiting.
For the
Have we gone through
phrase.
all of the highlights? We have so many more.
Hockey.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
hockey.
We did play hockey today.
First time ever. Again,
Hockey in the summer too.
Yeah, it was all I kept hearing out there. We had one of our great leaders, he shouted all the time, "Sticks on the ground!
Yeah.
Sticks on the ground!" It was like he's going to have nightmares about saying that because it was, on repeat in his self
Yep.
for hours. Because you weren't wanting any cracked lips or anything.
Yeah.
But hockey was fierce out there. That was a lot of fun. The first time in the history of Unlocked Church and summer camp to have hockey.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd call that a win.
That's a win. Some people are saying win. We've put hockey on the map in summer camp. So
Yeah.
here's a quick footage of the hockey, just them running around chasing each other. I took one to the shin.
Again.
I took it to the shin at one point.
Ow, that hurts.
They were trying to score just low. They were running around with crazy people. Hilarious.
That's awesome.
There will be a
So
full
fun.
video at some point that will be released from camp. We filmed everything all
Awesome.
day, and so we're just giving you little tastes of it, and we're excited about it. And so Lily today has the phrase. So Lily, are you ready to debut a phrase they need to speak to get 1,000,000 points into camp tomorrow?
Yes.
That look was, I'm making it up right now.
I am.
Okay. Go.
Okay. Red Robin, come and get your food.
Wait, so hold on. Are they supposed to say Red Robin twice?
Yes. Red Robin, come and get your food.
How about we...
Can you do the second half of that? Maybe we collaborate. I like the Red Robin.
how about just Red Robin, yum?
Sure.
Like they're
Red Robin, yum, unlimited fries. Wait, is that what they have? All you can eat? What do they call it? Isn't there a title?
I don't know.
Epic, help me out. What is it? All you can eat fries?
Yeah, it's all you can eat fries.
Red Robin, bring me my fries. Red Robin.
Okay. I apologize for what just happened. She is pregnant.
Red Robin. Maybe I need to go to Red Robin for dinner.
Yeah, maybe. But so final.
Okay.
Here it is.
Red Robin. All you can eat fries at Red Robin. Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, we want to be...
Wait, is that it? I got to write it down.
That's it.
So
That's it.
you heard it here.
She's going to write it down. We'll say it one more time
People
to
are
clarify.
gonna-
So don't log off yet because for clarity's sake. Sometimes we don't let Lily do these things because of that.
Now
But
I
we
don't
gave it a
even
shot.
remember what I said.
Okay. We want to give a huge shout out to Taco Bell in Maple Grove that is right off of 94. It's right by Kerber Park. They donated 200 tacos today for all students to go home and be able to eat. So we were really excited to be able to give food, a lunch, a snack, potentially to your children today. And so we really, really want to partner with you parents. Yes, spiritually, with you helping raise great humans for the future, all of those things, and also make sure they're nourished, taken care of. And so we try to give them good snacks and Taco Bell. So thank you to Taco Bell. Where do you have the address, Lily? Did you bring in the sticky note?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
She's still working on her Red Robin thing at the
No,
moment.
I got it. It's Red Robin. All you can eat fries at Red Robin.
But the Taco Bell thing, we've moved on.
Yes.
What
Let me
is
make
it?
sure I have
Taco Bell. You go give them a shout out at some point.
It is 13910 Grove Drive. It's right down the street from Kerber Park.
Right
It's
across
like
the street from
right there.
Dairy Queen.
Right by Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Right by there's a McDonald's there. It's like fast food
Seriously,
galore right there. Yeah.
They gave the tacos. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to say it's a big deal. Pretty cool. We reached out to plenty of places, and they're the only ones that said, sure, have some of our tacos. And so big shout out to Taco Bell. All of a sudden, raving fan right here, everybody. Okay, Lily.
Okay,
and for...
I do have one question coming in.
Yes.
Do kids that are attending camp get extra points if they know all the phrases? Like if they know
Maybe.
Monday's phrase,
I
Tuesday's phrase,
cannot
Wednesday's phrase.
answer that right now.
Okay, it sounds like he's got something up his sleeve, friends.
So we have 3 more days of camp. Big days. There are millions and millions. You are really off
I
here.
was
Give
making
this
sure
woman
that
a Red
there were
Bull.
no other questions in the
Okay,
chat.
fair enough. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this. It was exciting to give you some clips for you to enjoy. Lily, thanks for being in here today.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a great time, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. starts check-in. Christmas is the theme. Can't wait to see how you do it. Make sure your students come hydrated. Some tips for tonight. Make sure they're drinking a lot. Maybe give them a Gatorade before they go to bed. Make sure they get plenty of sleep. Tomorrow would be a day where they'd come and say their belly hurts, and it'll be probably because they haven't drank enough water.
So
And
you're telling me to hydrate too?
Yeah, for sure. You are eating for 2.
On it.
Your husband would appreciate it because then your attitude stays positive tonight. Okay, so hydration, please. How much percentage of water is your body?
70.
Wow, you're dehydrated.
That's the Earth. I'm just kidding. We need to log out. I'm not sure if I can Google it. How much percentage
Lily needs
of your
that
body is water? That was the first thing that came up.
Yeah, because
60%. I was so close.
60%. Your body is made up of 60%
In adult
water.
men, aka you, about 60% of your body is water. However, anyways, we don't need to go into that. But and
I love this.
of
I
the
love this.
Earth is water.
Yeah, how much percentage of the Earth? We're going to give you some facts here if you're still with us.
71%.
She feels so
I found that
validated.
somewhere in
everyone.
my brain. It was there. It was like Joy just handed me the memory.
Yes,
you know,
Joy from Inside Out. All right. Before this divulges into something else, we want
Yeah.
to say thank you for a wonderful day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at Unlock Summer Camp. This one is over. Bye now.